Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome to Messages from Above with Toni G. Toni is a world-renowned psychic medium. She has had the gift of being a psychic medium and channel her entire life. Toni hosts 2 TV shows, Create a Life You Love and Psychic Medium Toni G. She is also the author of 5 books. Being a healer and a hypnotist as well, it is her purpose and her passion to help you in every way she can. Phone lines are open now. Call in 858-365-5593 and let Toni answer your questions about life, love, finances, or help you connect with a loved one on the other side. Enjoy the show. Good morning and happy Monday, everybody. Here we go. Another week. We are into November. This is mid-November, no less. So we're making it through this year, right? I think we should all have T-shirts that say, I survived 2020 with all the little incidences of 2020. Yeah, I feel like that's a good plan. So one of my entrepreneurs that is listening, there you go. Get on that one. So I love to start the show with a bit of channeling and a bit of a clearing. So today I'm going to start with we are stuck. We're stuck. And what does being stuck even mean, right? It means we're not moving forward. We're obviously, like, that's the most basic, primitive meaning of it. But it means we can be caught in a pattern. We could be stuck picking the same type of person for friendships, for personal relationships. It can mean we are stuck in a career or a job that we don't want to be in, and we're not moving forward towards our purpose or passion or any of that things. So for everybody listening, re-listening to the show, right now I'm just going to clear being stuck. Now that is a big one, and I'm making it very general. And the reason I'm making it very general, some people are doing really good financially. They're moving ahead in finances. Their amount in their accounts is going up, and the amount they owe is going down. But then they're not doing well in relationships, right? So everybody has their own little stuck spot or a couple of stuck spots. And if you have like more than one spot you're stuck in, you just want it all to clear. And I do believe, I'm this person that believes if you're stuck in one area, you're stuck in more than one area. It's just how it works. Your brain does not compartmentalize. Okay, so if you don't trust your partner, chances are you don't trust other things in life. If you don't trust, what other example? Well, I think you get it. I don't have to go on forever with examples. Now, here's the channeling part of this. Even though I've already started channeling, we're going to go a little bit more into channeling, and I'm going to go so far as to say a lot of why or where we are stuck comes from childhood trauma patterns and programs. So something happens in childhood, and this becomes our pattern, our program, or a trauma that we repeat. until it's healed, until it's cleared, until it is done. Now, if you want to know, where you are in life, look at the people you talk to. Where are they? Because, and now I've said it before, I am going to say it again. Everything is a mirror to what is healed and what is not healed. So if you're getting who you are, not who you want, that's the best. Thank you. That is the best way of putting it. And let's break it down by the day. If you're having an amazing day, you run into people who are having amazing days. You might run into one person who's having like not such a great day, and they might try to blow your day. But if you're having such an amazing day, you're getting who you are. Right now, you are an amazing day, and you're getting that. If you are filled with drama and whatever else, angst or anger, you run into people like that because you get who you are, not because of karma. Now, I have a very different belief in karma, and I'm going to get to that in a second if I don't forget. But because it's giving us the opportunity to see who we are, how we're behaving, and then to fix it in us. Because once we fix it in us, then we like, I like to use the term level up. We get to the next set of things we can work on, right? And we should always be getting to the next set of things we can work on. Because if we're working on the same old thing since we've been like 18, holy guacamole, time to switch that up, time to get rid of that. And for some of us, we don't even realize it's working on it because we grew up with people just like this. We married people just like this. Our children turned into people just like this. And we think this is just how people are. We have coworkers just like this, and we look around and we go, this is the world. And it is not. It is not. And then when you start wanting differently, then you see differently, as an example. And then you start looking at not everybody around you, but yourself, and go, okay, what can I do? So here's a great little exercise that I love to have people do. You take 3 pieces of paper, and on the first piece of paper, you put all the characteristics you love. If you have a partner, all the characteristics you love in your partner. And then on the second piece of paper, you put all the characteristics or the things that bother you about the partner. Now, if you don't have a partner, even better, you put all the characteristics you want, and then you put all the characteristics that you don't want on the second piece of paper, okay? And then you look at yourself, and you look at these 2 pieces of paper, and you say, well, how many of these characteristics that I want in a partner or in my current partner do I have? And how many of them that I don't want do I have? And, ooh, if that isn't a reality check, I do not know what is. But it's not just to be a reality check. It's to say, oh, okay, wait, this is what's going on in me, but this is what I want to go on in me. This is where I want to be. This might be where I am. And 9 times out of 10, it goes back to something we grew up with, something from our earlier years. And this is a good way to say, okay, this is where I can start. Because trust me, even though I do a lot of healing work on people, first of all, I don't do the work the angels do. Second of all, I can't change someone who does not want to be changed. No one will let go of something they feel they need. And if we're holding on to something, we feel it's keeping us safe. It's protecting us. If we've been cheated on, we hold on to that I've been cheated on because we don't want to be cheated on again. And we feel like if we let go of that, we're going to get cheated on again. Like, oh, I was duped again. And here's a bigger one. And this is, people are afraid to love unconditionally. This is really big. and I know this, I had this for a bit of time. I probably still do to a certain extent, but we're afraid to love unconditionally, to let all our walls down, all our guards down, and just lay it out there, because we're afraid if we do that, we're going to be taken advantage of, we're going to be hurt, we're going to, like, all these whole, like, oh my God, we can just be flooded with all the scenarios of what could go wrong if we showed up like that. Now, here's the crazy part about that. When we unconditionally love, when we let down all those walls, when we unconditionally love, and it starts with ourselves. So when we unconditionally love ourselves, no matter what anybody else does, it doesn't affect us, because we can actually see that they're coming from a place that is a lack of love. The second part of that is when we are in that space of unconditional love, or we let our walls down, that's what is going to be mirrored back to us. That is what we're going to see. And then that is what we're going to have. Because we don't get what we want, we get what we are. It gets reflected back to us. And I will tell you this. The more you become love, or the more you stay in that space of unconditional love, and it has to start with yourself. It has to. The more you can simply by your presence actually start to dissolve or heal without even trying. You bring that energy of love, and the energy of love is the strongest energy, and then you start to kind of dissolve or change the energy of those around you without intention. Once you have the intention, ego comes into play. Once you just show up as you are, can come out and play. Because your intention for somebody might not be their life plan, but your intention of love is everybody's life plan. So if you can stay in that space of love, and we think we do it, we do. We're so proud to say, but I do love them. Do you love yourself? Do you like yourself? What don't you like about yourself? I'll bet you that list is 10 times longer than what you like about yourself. Right? So, hitting home, folks, hitting home. So as you go through this and you start to just love unconditionally everything about yourself, that energy grows and gets stronger, and then it just changes. It starts to change the energy of those around you. Not because you have the intention to do that, just because you're showing up as love. And the strongest, powerful thing in this world is love. That's what this world was created from, is love. That's what where creation comes from, is that space of love. And in that space of love, creation comes in, healing comes in. And when people feel love, true love, like when you hold a little baby or a little child comes up and gives you that hug, that's love. That's just unconditional love. And it can literally start to heal you. It can literally change your emotions, your perspective, where you are. And I'm not saying it's going to be oh my God, overnight I was, 100% healed. But I am going to say that over time, if you allow that, and sometimes it just has to catch you off guard. And when it catches you off guard, sometimes that's when you allow it, or even don't allow it, but it just gets you, and you feel that, your body starts to crave more of it, and you want more of it. And then before you know it, you are becoming it. Okay? So, let's go to the first caller. And the first caller is 770. Hello, 770. All righty. We're going to go off of that, and we're going to go to 951. Hello, 951.
Hi, Toni. It's Nathaniel calling. Hi.
Hey, Nathaniel. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Good to be on the show.
Excellent.
Thanks
How can I help
call.
you today? It's been a bit of time. I'm happy that you're here today.
Well, thank you. I just kind of have just wondering about the rest of the year and, career and love, or maybe my brother's situation right now. I don't know. But I don't know. I probably need a specific question.
Well, Nathaniel, here's what I want to do. I'm going to say for you, over the next month, there's some good stuff coming in. God, every time I talk to you, one word pops in my head. It's wanderer. Wanderer, wanderer, wanderer. You have the soul of a gypsy, and you just, but you have that dual thing going on. You want to settle in, but you don't want to settle in. There's so much of this world to see. There's so much you want to do. I'm going to say that over the next couple of weeks, you're going to have some things coming in. You're going to have to make some choices. These choices, seemingly, you would think these choices would be easy. But they're not going to be. They're not going to be. There's going to be a little complication with the choices that you're going to be making. They just want you to know, don't worry, you can't make the wrong choice. Everything's going to go as planned. You're going to do well. Everything is going to work out. Do you know what they're talking about?
I guess just everything. I guess, I don't know. As far as being a wanderer, I think, I know I'm a 5 of spades. I don't know if you the cards of destiny or something, but 5 of spades is supposed to be a real wanderer. And I've lived in, places for a long time, but I think, it just reflects, I think it's an accurate description about that,
Yeah, I mean, you just have that, kind of gypsy soul. But the biggest message I'm getting for you is the next month is going to be a month of change for you. You're going to make some choices over the next month. Excuse me. So sorry. You're going to make some choices over the next month that are going to have, I don't want to overstate this, but like a substantial impact on your life, but in a long-term way. So, for example, like where you would decide to live, it will be more of a long-term decision rather than a short-term choice. So the decisions you make over the next month or so are going to have long-term outcomes, okay? You're going to feel a little bit of the gravity of a situation coming in. And I don't know, I'm not sure what this situation is, but I feel like it's going to be good. Everything is going to turn out really good. They're just letting you know you're going to have some really powerful help coming in from above.
Miraculous.
And I want to say some of the decisions that are coming, that you're going to make now, will have, and I don't want to overstate this, but I'm just saying what I'm getting. But some of the decisions you're going to make now are going to have help you over the next actually over the next decade. They're going to be some of them are going to be lifelong choices that you're going to make. Now, sometimes when I hear this, I think, oh, are we making choices on our health? We're going to stop doing A, B, or C, and this is going to be a change that is lasting this long, or going to be a change that's going to help us throughout the rest of our life. Be one way of looking at this. And that is probably health-wise one of the best analogies I can give is that when I hear decade and the term lifelong, is we decide a health decision that totally takes on for a very long period of time and changes the dynamics of our life. I do see you getting out and being in nature more, walking more, especially through wooded areas. I do see you really making that effort, and if I like hiking, if you will, or trails, I do see that coming in as a possible part of your. I just see a lot of nature around you, a ton of nature around you, and just being out in nature, but the nature is more of a wooded area than like an oceanfront area, is what I want to say.
Think I might be moving, or?
That I feel like that's going to be one of the choices that you get to make. I feel like whatever you decide over the next month is going to have very long-lasting results. It's going to be something that wherever you land is going to be long-term. So if you decide to move, the place that you decide to go with is going to be very, very, very long-term. It's going to have a good outcome to it. And I do feel like you're going to make some choices that are in your best interest. You're not going to be so much thinking about how this will affect others or what you're doing for others. You're going to get into that space where you're thinking about, okay, this is what I really need at this time. This is going to give me the security that I need right now and long term. And those are the choices you're going to make. And I feel like that's going to be coming in as soon as a week. Something in your mind is going to click. Something in the way you think is going to click. And all of a sudden you're going to go from this kind of the way you've been making decisions to a whole new way of making decisions, which is, excuse the term I'm about to use, but balls out perfect, because that's what we need to do. We really need to be in that space where we're making choices that are in our own best interest, because when we're making choices in the best interest of others, well, they're also making choices in their own best interest, and then we kind of get left on the wayside. So they're really imploring you to, and everybody thinks being selfish, if you make choices for yourself, it's selfish. But if you're not making choices for you, nobody else is, and then you're kind of left depleted. And you're the only one.
Nobody's driving the car. Nobody's driving the truck.
Exactly.
Nobody's driving the train.
Exactly. And you know, we're brought up, especially women and some
think
men.
Think of others. You know. Even the Bible says treat others like yourself. That doesn't mean neglect yourself. It may mean, it may mean not to even, just wish anyone harm. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, they want to kill their, they want to, take photo cameras and they want to report them to the police or something,
Yeah, and we have to let go of all of that. We just need to. Yeah. Yeah.
If you
have to live our
get
lives.
off a couple of feet on the highway, you run into the wrong end of you could have a head-on collision or run off the road, or run into a bus, so you really have to drive your own, body and yourself, well, very well.
Right.
So
right.
It's not
and
selfish,
so
it's responsible. It's responsible.
Exactly. I mean, the one thing that they really want to say to you today is start working towards your own end, okay? Make some goals and work toward your own end and work on them exclusively. And really get on that, because that's going to be so powerful for you, and in a way that is really going to help you move forward and set yourself up for the next decade. Okay, Nathaniel?
Hey, thank you so much. You're the best, Toni.
Oh gosh, no, thank you. It all comes from above, but thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Even better.
And
okay.
until next time, I want you to stay healthy and happy, okay?
Okay, great. Thanks.
You are welcome. Absolutely. I'm going to go directly to 267. Hello, 267. How can I help you today?
Hi. How are you? I'm Donna. I'm from Pennsylvania.
Hey. Hi.
Hi. I would like to know, this person that I was dating, I just told him, it was over, whatever it was, that it's over. I get just a feeling, and he said it's not what you think. I didn't lie to you. He just comes once when it's convenient for him, and it's not a relationship. And I just, want to know what's going on with him, if you can see that.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to tell you. You're not wrong. You're not crazy. You have good intuition. Trust your intuition over other things. When things don't make sense, we're either not getting the whole story, or somebody's trying to manipulate us, or being dishonest with us. Here's my thing. Not telling you something, hiding something from you is the same thing as a lie. It's a lie by, I forget the word, but if they're hiding something from you, they may not have said the words, but not saying the words is an equal outcome. Okay? Just because you didn't lie about this, you still hid it. So in any case, what I'm getting here at, or what they're getting at here, is the fact that you're not wrong. Trust your intuition, trust your instincts. Don't settle. Not settle. There are millions upon millions of people in this world. And I am going to tell you, as difficult as it is and as hard as it is to let somebody go, if it's this chaotic or dramatic or this much in the beginning, how long do we want to put up with that, right? And the only way we can get to what we truly want sometimes is by letting go of what is not working out. We cannot make the person we want them to be, so we have to let go of them and let them find somebody who will be happy with that type of relationship and be happy with them. But who cares about that? Because at the end of the day, is my heart content? Does my soul feel better and enriched by this? And if it doesn't, then that is not it for you, and you need to honor your inner self, your highest self, your inner God. You need to honor that, and you need to find somebody that also honors that and is on the same page as you when it comes to a relationship and where you want to be in that relationship. And if you have to wait a day, a week, a month, a year, Who cares? It's going to be a better situation. And I feel like within 6 months, somebody's going to come in. I'm talking really fast because the show's about to end. Somebody's going to come in that's going to be perfect for you. We're going to clear the path right now. We're going to do a clearing to bring in the healthy, happy, good partnership, because that's really what relationships are, is a partnership. And, oh, that one is like knocking the wind out of even me, baby girl. So let this go. Do not argue about semantics. Do not argue about verbiage. Do not argue. Life is way too short to be in a situation where this is going on. Nobody needs this. Not with a friend, not with a partner, not with a family member. It's all about peace, inner peace, and honoring your knowing. Oh, okay.
Right.
I think they had a lot to say to you today.
My intuition tells me he does love me and want to be with me, but he's just with this other woman for other reasons, like getting his business going.
Okay, so let me just stop you there because the show is, I'm past my 30 minutes, and let me tell you this. If he uses one woman for one thing, he'll use every woman for something. You will be the next woman that he is only with for this.
Yes.
Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? Find somebody, and they said this before, and I'm saying it again. Find somebody that honors your spirit and your soul. Find somebody who is honorable, has character. There are men out there that don't cheat. And by the way, if you meet somebody who's cheating, you will always wonder if they are doing the same thing to you. You will always wonder if they are cheating on you. And he is cheating on you. He's cheating on you with that other woman. It doesn't matter that he was with her first. It's cheating. He's with another person. He's being intimate with another person for a justifiable reason in his head. Find somebody who is ready, willing, and able to say, listen, when you love someone, when you are in love with someone, whether you're a man or a woman, you're going to say, this person, I'm in love with them, and they are worth letting go of all of this so that I can be with them. And if they don't feel that way about you right now, then you don't want them. You need to walk away and find somebody who feels that for you. But hold on a second. I want to thank everybody for listening today. It has flown by this 30 minutes, and I'm sorry I don't have more time, but please do call in next week. I'm here every Monday at noon, and I look forward to next Monday.